Hello, welcome to Verbling. Hello, I am teacher Oakley, and for the next hour, we're going to practice writing together. What we're going to do is we're actually going to write a biography, a short biography, of course. Um, so we have kind of a very basic outline, which I'm going to share with you, and each student is then going to write a complete sentence or maybe a couple sentences if you think that's warranted. We'll discuss it as we go, and describe the basic, basically describe someone's life, because that is a biography. All right, so we're going to imagine this character, Frankenstein. I chose Frankenstein because, of course, Frankenstein's monster was made up of many parts of different people. So, I want you guys to be as creative, be as crazy, be wacky. This is all in fun, so we can do whatever we want to do. Basically, the idea is to produce some good, clean sentences and produce our biography. Welcome to the class. Carmen, how are you?
Hi, Oakley. I'm fine. What about you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, Roger. How are you today?
Hey, teacher. I'm fine. How?
I'm doing well. Doing very good. Okay. Well, let's get started with our biography. What is the story of this guy's life? Okay, I'm going to do a screen share here. And you can see that, all right, we have Frankenstein biography. We can add lines about when and where he was born, and maybe a little bit about his childhood, education, early career, later career, family life, and his tragic death. Well, we'll see if it's tragic. We don't know yet. All right, so let's get started. Carmen?
Yeah.
Yeah, how can we start? What do you think? Describing where and when he was born.
I'm a little bit confused with
Okay.
the task that
Okay.
you are asking us to do, because I don't know if I should
Well, let me start
get.
us.
Okay.
Very simple. Frankenstein was born in, oh, I don't know, 1922. Okay, wait. Was born, I guess we should give him a date. Whatever. March 5th, 1922. In a small alpine village in, oh, where? Where can we give him, where do we want to put our small alpine village, Carmen?
Um. Uh. Okay. So everything is random, right, Oakley? I
Everything
mean.
is random. Ideally,
Okay.
we'll have some more classmates, so it'll be even more random. But it's okay. Doesn't matter if there's just two of you or if there's nine. We're just going to take turns. So yes, it's thus the Frankenstein part of the biography. It's made up of from different people, like
Uh-huh.
Frankenstein's monster. You see. Okay. So okay.
Okay, so Frankenstein was born March 5, 1922, in a small Alpine village in the Italian area or Italian zone. Could we say?
Okay. Sure. Do we want to put him in the Italian Alps, maybe?
Um,
Since
yeah.
it's since it's alpine. Do you know what the? Okay, first of all, a couple things here, Carmen. When we're speaking, we would say Frankenstein was born March 5th. We'd use the ordinal
Okay.
number. Okay,
Uh-huh.
definitely. All right, in a small alpine village. Do you know what? That was my word. Do you know what an what does that mean? When an alpine village?
A village which is located in the Alps.
Well, okay, not necessarily. You could come from a small alpine village in the Rocky Mountains in the United States. Um,
Oh,
it certainly seems like that, but it basically means mountainous, and yeah, it basically is the way to is an adjective to describe a mountain area. Okay.
okay,
To some
okay.
degree, it can mean steep. Also, sometimes it's used to describe an area that has many uh, conifers, pine and conifer trees, the ones with needles. Usually, those grow high up on a mountain. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
pine and spruce and these types of trees. Okay,
Okay.
uh, excellent. All right, we've got him born. He is born. Now, what are we going to do with him? Perhaps we can talk about his uh, brothers and sisters, maybe. Roger, what do you think?
Okay, about the childhood.
Okay.
He was the he was the youngest boy from his family,
Okay.
and all his brothers always bother him
Okay.
because he was interested in science.
Okay. He's personality already. Uh, because he was interested in science. Okay. Uh, let's check this. Uh, he was the youngest boy from his family. Actually, we would probably use a different preposition here. Uh, what do you
on
think?
on his family.
No.
In the,
Probably in, yes. He was the youngest boy in his family. Okay. All his brothers always bothered him because he was interested in. Whoops. Now then, I forgot the preposition. You said it. My mistake. Because he was interested in science. All right. Um, okay. Carmen,
Uh-huh.
what else can we say about his childhood? Did he suffer any childhood traumas or have any special talents?
He had a special talent for poetry.
Oh, did he? Oh, lovely. He had a.
And yeah,
Okay.
and he was uh, obsessed about Baudelaire works.
He was obsessed about what? Body odor?
No, 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 Baudelaire.
Oh, okay. I would like it much more if he was obsessed about body odor. Okay, again? He was obsessed about.
I've wrote it down, but I'm checking if I did it all right. It is a French.
Oh, Baudelaire. Oh, got it. Okay, a French poet, right?
Yeah, very dark, very depressed.
Oh, okay. He was obsessed. What? He was obsessed with. Okay, you're obsessed with something. That's the normal collocation with obsessed. Okay, you're
Uh-huh.
obsessed with something. Okay. All right. He's interested in science and he has a special talent for poetry. Okay, excellent. Roger. Anything else
Yep.
about his childhood, or?
Mm, I don't know if it's the right way to say. He rather preferred.
Okay, let's try
He
it.
rather preferred to be in his house with his science and poetry stuff instead of going out with his friends.
Okay, wait a minute. His brothers preferred, or he preferred?
I know he rather preferred.
Oh, he rather preferred. Oh, I got it. Okay. All right. He rather preferred, interesting, to be in his house with his, with
Science and poetry stuff.
stuff. Okay. Uh,
Instead of
okay. All right. Uh-huh. Instead of something. What?
going out with his friends.
Okay. Now I'm gonna. I try to limit myself to grammar, but I can't help myself here. I'm gonna talk to you about style. All right. I like this turn of phrase. This is very kind of writer-like. He rather preferred. Um, okay. You know, most people might say he preferred to be in his house, but I like that actually. Shows a little style. Um, but let me make a suggestion. You can go with it or not. To be in his house with his, rather than this rather vague with his science and poetry stuff, I might suggest in English, as much as we can, we try to explain things by being very um, being very detailed.
Yep.
All right, giving examples. All right, so maybe we could say prefer to be in his house with, I don't know, what is some kind of science tool, and his books or something like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Is that okay? All right. Well, with his what? What's something that says science to you, Roger? When you think
with
science,
with
what?
his science and
Well,
I don't know how to say experiments or
uh, okay. Well, all right. With his experiments, that's okay. All right. All right. Okay.
his books.
All right. All right. He rather preferred to be in his house with his experiments and his books instead of going out with his friends. Okay, I like that. Nice. All right. Um, right. Okay. With his experiments, that's fine. I was thinking with his chemistry set or with his microscope or I don't, experiments is fine. Okay. Carmen,
Hmm.
shall we move on to education or
Yeah.
anything more exciting about his childhood? All right. Education. All right. What do you say?
He attended public school till the age of 12.
Okay. What's wrong with this
A
with this sentence?
public. A
Public?
public?
No,
A,
that's okay.
that's okay.
No, it's okay because we're talking about it as it, well,
Okay, you cannot
as a
attend a
general idea.
school. You can attend a class or a lesson, but you cannot attend school, right?
Well, actually, you can. You could have an article here or not. it just changed. A public school, all right, you're emphasizing one school. He went to one school. Or if I say, I went to school, I attended school when I was young. I'm just meaning the idea of school as a very general idea. So you can have an article here or not. It's completely up to you. For example, if you were then going to continue and talk about private school as opposed to public school, then I would definitely use an article here. Okay. Because you're talking about a specific one, and then you're going to change and talk about private, for example. But that's not really the thing that was bothering me here.
He attended. It has to be past tense.
There we go. That is what was bothering me right there. He attended a public school till the age of 12. Okay. I think it's perfectly okay to have till, or say, we use till a lot when we're speaking. In my opinion, until is a little more formal and probably should be used in writing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We've got him up to 12 years old. Okay, remember I birthed him. I gave birth to him at 22, and he's in the Italian Alps, so keep that in mind later. Remember where he is. He's in Europe, and it's now 1934. Think about that. World War II is just around the corner here. Keep that in the back of your minds, people.
Okay. I would say Oakley in the next sentence, his rural environment forced him to self-teach, to practice self-teaching, maybe.
Okay. His rural environment forced him to practice self-teaching. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Good for him. All right. Okay. Roger. What else can we say about his education?
So he attended a public school until the age of 12, but then, because of his rural environment, he was forced to practice or he still attended public school and self-teaching at the same time.
That's a good question, Roger. Since we're making this up, of course, I don't really have an answer. I don't know. What do you think? Is it implied that he was just learning all by himself at home after 12?
I actually meant to say that from then on. I would have added that at the end of the line. So from 12 on, he has to kind of research, and he got into that kind of isolation, craziness of scientists and poets kind of thing.
Whoops. Where's my... Oh, gotcha. Okay, so Roger, actually, that was a good call. You recognize this definitely needed some kind of time clause to make it understandable. Good call. Nice editing. All right, I think it's clearer now. His rural environment forced him to practice self-teaching from then on. All right, so now we know. Okay.
Okay.
Is that it, or is there more education?
More in education, because, well, I'm assuming that he made a decision to teach himself the things because he was interested in science and poetry, and
I think so.
The next sentence
Okay.
would be his parents
Okay.
uh, were upset because of his decision. So he had to leave his house.
Okay. In this case, I think it would be better to say his home.
Okay.
Okay. Because this is his childhood home, obviously, where his parents are. Okay, so he had to leave his home. Oh, okay. His parents were upset. Independent clause. Dependent clause. And independent clause. Very nice. We have a nice compound complex sentence there. Good job. Uh, okay, Carmen?
Yeah, I'm not sure about what decision, Roger. What
Okay.
decision?
I am assuming that he was not agree with the education that he had in the public school because he was more interested in science and poetry, and maybe he didn't have those topics
Okay.
in a public school, so he made the decision to teach
Quit.
himself. Yeah.
Okay. Carmen has a good point, though. It's not completely clear, so maybe we could add a prepositional phrase here. His decision to what? To quit school.
Quit school.
There.
Yeah.
Is that clearer? Good call, Carmen. All right. Hey, it works very well to collaborate when writing a biography. You catch each other's um, unclear ideas. Okay. Anything else? Was he accepted at the Sorbonne or kidnapped by pirates and?
I would add after that first comma, Oakley. I would add they expected him to become a banker, so he had to leave his home.
Okay. I could try to cram it in there, or I could put it here and just use a pronoun, which would force me, to use a past perfect tense, which might be neat. Then I could mix in a little more different grammar. So, how do you feel about this? They had expected him to become a banker, a mountain banker. How's that? Is that okay?
I think so. I have this tendency of making very long lines with lots of commas and stuff. And I think in English, you shouldn't do that much. So maybe your option is much better and
Well,
clear.
that's basically exactly the point I was trying to make, so thank you. Yes, that is true. If there's any doubt at all, just a general rule of thumb, if there's any doubt at all, if you're creating a dangling participle or a run-on sentence and you're not sure if you're creating a monster sentence, then just break it into, break off an independent clause. And anyway, really, the trick to really good writing is to have a mix of sentences, a compound sentence and a simple sentence, compound complex sentence and another simple sentence, and another simple sentence, and then a complex sentence. So kind of mixing up simple and complicated sentences. is a better style. If
I
you have
agree with that.
if you have all compound complex sentences, it's going to be difficult to read. And if it's all simple sentences, it's going to be annoying to read, actually. So, yeah. They had expected him to become a banker. Okay, I like that. I like that turn. All right, what happens next? What are we going to do with this self-taught poet, scientist guy? Um, what's next? Is there more to his Rogers? Is there more to his education, or do we start him out into the big wide world?
Yeah, we can move to the early career.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Whatever you want. All right. Uh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Hmm.
Okay, he left his home. All
After,
right, yeah, so there he is in the big wide world.
yeah, after many years studying by himself,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
he felt prepared
Uh-huh.
to show some of his theories or experiments. Maybe
Okay. Mm-hmm. Who's he showing them to? Okay, wait a minute. So I need a comma here. This is a dependent clause. After many years of many years. Uh, I would put of here. Okay, there. That fixes that. After many years of studying by himself, he felt prepared to show some of his theories.
of
Okay,
the
no, a little unclear, Roger. Show his theories to who, or he's
to
publishing
choose
them?
some of his theories to the scientist community.
Oh, there we go. Very nice. All right, to the scientific community. All right, that's good. All right. All right. Great. Okay. I suppose he wrote his theories in some kind in the iambic pentameter or some kind of poetry style. Oh yes, and the deoxyribonucleic acid sat in the test tube looking flaccid. When suddenly I add the chemical, and it all became unbalanced, inimical. Oh yes, excellent. I'm actually writing scientific poetry.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have
Great.
an idea.
You do.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yes.
Great.
He
Hit me.
he claimed to have
Okay.
invent a machine to make people fall in love.
Aha. Oh, a poetic scientific device. I love
Exactly.
it. All right. Great, great. Oh, this is awesome. He claimed to have invented. Okay, how did you phrase it? You did a good job there.
He claimed to have invented a machine
Uh-huh. Okay.
to make people fall in love.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
But okay,
But
but
uh-oh. Okay.
he
But
only but he only got an audience um in okay, this is complicated. I mean to say circus contest,
okay.
and that kind of fairy how do you call that, Oakley? Like imagine a movie which you see the circus and you see like the bear, the woman, and all of that. How do you call that?
Yeah, those are called sideshows. Okay, that's called a sideshow.
Sideshow. Yeah.
Okay, if I could take liberties here, how about, but his only audience, okay, was at the Circus Sideshow. How's that?
Yeah, because he wanted to speak to the scientific community, but they didn't. I mean, they didn't take him seriously. So I think that is the place for him right now.
Okay, right now. Okay. All right. Wow. All right. After many years of studying,
it's not totally clear for me what is at the Circus Sideshow.
What it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go, Roger. Step right up, one and all. See the amazing snake boy. His skin is like a snake, and he is actually about to shed. If you pay 50 cents, you can go into the tent, and we'll present you with the snake boy. See the amazing man of steel. Watch as we fire a gun and shoot him in the chest, and the bullet will bounce off his chest. See the amazing Hindu guru pound a nail into his forehead. All right. Step right up. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Do you see it? Can you envision it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's a circus sideshow. Oh, my God. It's painful for me to remember. It's so stupid. There was a county fair in the United States, and they still, every year, they had a sideshow, and they had this guy they called the drug addict. Come see the drug addict. You pay 50 cents to see this guy. He's just dressed in tattered clothes. He's just sitting there extremely bored. It's like supposed to be shocking. Oh my God, it's a drug addict. It's really stupid.
But what was his drug, Oakley?
This was not disclosed. Oh yeah, it was. It was disclosed. They had some kind of poster with the information, like you see when you go to a zoo. You know, you see that some information about the rhinos, whatever. They had similar little plaque or something. He has. Oh, it was ridiculous. He has spent 10 years injecting himself with heroin. He has taken over 50,000 hits of LSD, and he smokes marijuana. It's totally stupid. Like 2 packs a day, like you smoke marijuana like cigarettes or something. Whatever it was completely unrealistic because the guy would be, dead 10 times over, of course. So it was nothing. This guy, it was really pathetic. The saddest thing you've ever seen. If you throw him 50 cents, he would pound a nail up into his nose.
Oh my God!
Oh my!
That belongs to the deep America, right?
Isn't
what
that
you are
sick?
describing.
Yeah, totally sick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't make me feel very proud to disclose this to you, Carmen. I'm quite embarrassed.
I didn't have that picture of Vermont. No, you have changed my picture
right?
of.
Yeah. Yeah, this was in Vermont. Yeah, the state fair, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Yep. Every year the guy was there, the drug addict. Okay, anyway, here we are at the Circus Sideshow. All right. Wait a minute. He felt prepared to show some of his theories to the scientific community. Now, okay, I get it. All right, where do we go from here? My goodness, Roger.
Okay.
Who could find him? Maybe, I don't know. Does he get discovered? I don't know, just an idea. Maybe we could go a different way.
No, I guess that he claimed to have invented a machine to make people fall in love. His invention didn't catch the attention of the community.
Okay.
Because most... Well, let's wait.
Okay. Okay,
because most of the scientists were not interested in solve love problems.
Okay, we're not. No, all right. We're not interested in solve. Okay, wait a minute. Love problem.
Didn't read poetry as our Frankenstein friend.
Okay. There's a small problem here. Most of the scientists were not interested in solve love problems.
In solving.
Yep. Exactly. You need a gerund. Okay, in solving love problems. Okay, one thing here. Where does this sentence belong? Ooh, this is just like TOEFL. Insert the sentence. Does this sentence belong here, or does it actually, should we cut and paste it after the first sentence? What do you think?
Son of his invention. After the first.
Yeah, let's try it. Use my handy dandy cut and paste function. All right.
Okay, yeah. It's all better.
Wait. Oh no, but then we don't. Oh, that doesn't work actually, because he claimed to have invented a machine. And then we talk about his invention. So I'm wrong actually. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I've misled you horribly. Let's change that back. Okay. Okay, Carmen. What am I gonna do with this guy?
Okay.
Think about it here. How old is he? In his early 20s? It's like 1942 in Europe.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so can I see the last line, Oakley?
Yeah.
Can you scroll up? Okay.
Yep.
Sorry. Because most of the time we're not in solving love problems. The weapon industry was was the first priority.
Okay. Well, that certainly makes.
The weapon industry was the first priority, and Frankenstein got and Frankenstein and his I don't want to repeat inventions. I want to say something else. Frankenstein and
Yeah, okay, what could we call it instead of invention? Creation,
and
gadget.
his creations, yeah, his creations were uh, relegated. Ugly,
Ooh,
can I say?
nice. Yes, very good. I like it. Very good, excellent. Okay.
To
Yes, very good.
to the okay, there is a word in Spanish which I really love, but I don't know how to say in English. Ostracism. Ostracism.
Okay, okay. Okay, let me think. To ostracize, okay. You're basically your description of Frankenstein here. He is being ostracized by the scientific community. Okay. Ostracize is a verb. But is there a noun form? Ostracism?
Yeah, seems like
Seems like.
ostracism is a noun in the dictionary. I'm checking right
Would
now.
seem to be. All right, but I don't know if you can use that. You know, you could say his creations were ostracized, or I really liked where you were going actually with this. His creations were relegated to the. Okay.
Okay, I have another idea to maybe to
Okay. You don't need to do this, but I just want to show you this since this is English class. Relegated to the scrap heap. Okay.
What is that, Ugly? Scrap heap.
This is a basic. This is kind of a set phrase. Actually, a scrap heap means where you throw junk, usually metal junk, old machine, which kind of works both. It's kind of ironic because it's both literal and figurative. Actually, a scrap heap is a place where you'd see old TVs and computers and refrigerators and machines and metal. Anyway, it is a set phrase actually. So I thought originally that's where you were going, but you have another idea?
I was going to say to the freak world or something like that.
Okay, to the freak show.
Freak show. To the freak show.
All right. Okay, that's more literal, but that's okay. Yeah, that is logical. Relegated to the freak show world. Okay. Where he caused the Snake Man to fall in love with the drug addict. Okay. Roger. Okay, we could have him make Hitler fall in love with his shoes. Thus saving the world. I don't know.
No, my idea is that Hitler used his machine, but in another way. He made some adjustments to the machine to make people not fall in love, but to hate somebody.
Maybe Hitler used the machine to make German people fall in love with him and his ideas. Hitler
my
ideas.
God, that's frightening.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's scary.
And well, we're relegated to the freak show world.
This is turning into a scary story.
Later career is like so many years after, or we can say that 2 years.
Yeah, we can divide it up any way we want, or we can ignore it actually.
Okay.
Well, I like the ideas there. A couple good ideas here. Let's run with one of them. Will he alter his machine? Will he be discovered by when the circus was overrun by Nazis?
No, let's say Nazis discovered his.
Okay.
Discover his machine.
No, I guess it's the capital. Nazis. Okay. All right. Discovered his machine. Be careful of the. It is a SH sound. Okay. Yeah.
And took him to Germany to make the machine work.
Okay. Whoops. To make machine work. All right. There's nothing wrong with this.
I would say to perform a social experiment.
Yeah, I was okay. Yeah, I like that. You okay with that, Roger?
Yeah.
All right. Specifically, how's he going to make the machine work, or what is he going to do? All right. To perform. Can I add an adjective? A mass social experiment. So we know it's really big. Lots of people. Mass. Ooh, I like it.
Guess with a comma there, with a comma, and say,
okay.
Make people fall in love on Hitler, or what is the the role of Hitler? Is the the governor? Or, I don't know.
All right. Well, how are you going to say that? Okay, it's your job to construct the English.
To perform as a mass social experiment, making people fall in love.
You sure you want this all in the same sentence? 'Cause I'm not.
Sorry.
What? Okay, I'm lost here, Roger. What do you want me to do? Guide.
Took him to Germany to perform a mass social experiment. So we are going to say, what is the social experiment? The social experiment was to make people fall in love with his government, or with Hitler.
Right. So how about they wanted him to, and then explain it. Okay, they being the Nazis, of course. All right. Okay, they wanted him to what? How can we say that?
To
cause, force, cajole.
To force people.
Okay, good. Whoops. All right.
To force people to fall in love with his government, or with his country. No, that is normal. It's more normal. With the.
Sometimes it's abnormal, actually, Roger. Too much in love with your country. Yeah.
Maybe with Hitler's ideas. or something.
Yeah.
Mein Kampf. I don't know. Okay, with Hitler's ideas. Okay. That's weird. Okay. But weird is good. We're going for weird. Okay. They wanted him to force people to fall in love with Hitler's ideas. You know, Hitler did some very weird things with I don't know, mystical. He was into all that mystical kind of weird stuff. So who knows?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it is kind of realistic or story. What do you think of it?
Yeah. Okay, I think so. Yeah, this could have happened. Maybe it did happen, and we're just experiencing some kind of mass hypnosis, which is forcing us to actually write this biography. Oh my goodness!
Actually, we are relating the things that have happened. Nobody told this before, but we
Exactly.
are disclosing great things.
Yes,
Keep
we
that
are.
document. Keep that document
Yeah,
in a safe place.
in a safe place, right? To hire a guard from stand at the gate of my house. Yeah, good thinking,
We
Roger.
are
Thank you.
we are writing a page of history here in this
Yes, we
class.
are. You know, I wonder if they say the winners write history. I wonder if this is what they do. Okay, give me a line. Okay, and then the United States did what? It created democracy in. Yeah, okay, maybe. Okay, now what? We've only got 5 minutes left. Oh my gosh.
Um, I would
Oh,
say
yeah, we got to do
that,
something. What happened?
yeah, I would say that Frankenstein ended up working as a um, Frankenstein end up working as uh, I don't know what kind of job.
A farmer.
A farmer. Okay.
Completely disappointed about the result of his his machine, his invention.
Okay. Um, okay. Having been completely disappointed. All right. Okay.
With the, I would say with the effect ugly.
Yeah. All right.
So we are
Good.
saying somehow that actually the machine worked.
So it's an affect.
Affect.
Yeah. Because it is that right? Or is it an effect? Well, no, I guess it's effect. Okay. Well, it's kind of difficult to tell if it's because either one would work here, affect or effect, because it affected people, it changed them emotionally. But I guess we're talking about the effect of the invention, so interesting. Okay, I think this would actually probably now we can use the later career. Working as a farmer, having been completely disappointed. Yes. Tragic life. You know, there's a moral here, and the tragedy of a poet's life, and oh my goodness.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is very romantic.
it is. It really is. We may be writing a screenplay here, you guys. This could be the killer movie of 2015. We could sweep the Oscars. All we need is Leonardo DiCaprio as Frankenstein.
Yeah.
That is going to be the opportunity for Leonardo to win the Oscar.
Yeah, there you go. And he's finally get his Oscar, right? Based on our screenplay. Okay, awesome. With the effect of his invention. All right, we've only got 2 minutes. Are we going to kill this guy? Should we kill him off? He died a broken man. Oh my God. Oh, so tragic. I'm going to weep. He died a broken man.
This is what happens when you try interdisciplinary studies, Oakley.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
You mean
that could be the final advice of our story. When you try to study science and poetry at the same time.
Yeah, right. Okay. He died a broken man. How did he die? How can we kill him off, Roger? I have an idea. Okay, here we go. Having turned his machine in the bull's stable. Implying, of course, that he fell in love with the bull, which could be tragic indeed. All right. A broken man. God. Literally and figuratively. Oh, too clever. Sometimes I am just too clever. This is... Oh my gosh. This is like, wow, this is a timeless story, is what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have created a masterpiece here, guys. I'm very proud of us. Really, I couldn't be more proud of us. I am definitely saving this, by the way. Absolutely. I love this. Okay, guys, it has been really fun. All right. Let this be a moral to everyone. All science, even science of love, can be turned to evil. It can be used by the forces of evil. It's true. Actually, you know, it's sad, but it is true. All right. This was a very touching class. Okay. All right, guys. We think we should do this again. Did you guys enjoy this?
I loved it. Okay. I think you should make more classes like this, Oakley.
Okay. Thank you. I will. I'll definitely think about maybe along the same lines. All right. I kind of enjoyed it. All right, guys. Thank you very much. And
thanks, Oakley.
Thank you.
All right. Bye for now.
Bye, Carmen. Bye.
Bye, Roger.